What do you do when you have a policeman who's your troll in the discussion forum? Okay, I have a what I believe to be very strongly, like 99% sure, it's a cop trolling me, trolling my videos in the comments. And what he's saying, okay, historically, how did it start? Okay, I got that trespass order a couple weeks ago, week and a half ago from the library, and then immediately, within a day or two, I start getting this one troll, and if I say his name, all right, I lose monetization for the general audience. Okay, so it's a very very close like let's see, like timing. Okay, say close timing with everything. All right, and then and also just the information that that he's been trolling me with, like, oh, are you sad about not being able to use the gymnasium or the library, and my buddies played there and all this stuff. Okay, it's really, it's personal, and it's timed perfectly from when I got trespassed, so I strongly suspect it's gray. All right, and then he carries on as the days progress to today, but for the past 2 or 3 days, it's maybe 4 days, it's been about the judge and how he's colluding with the judge. Okay, and that's where I question, how does a cop directly collude with the judge and whatever, extending my trial another month, or, oh, there's a surprise in store for you. Okay, cops are allowed to lie. Okay, and you got to use the legal logic. You got to be aware of how the law works. Okay, because from what I understand, if there's to be an extension or a surprise, I'm to be notified of that. If there is a surprise, like a surprise charge, the cops have to make that charge. The judge isn't there to make a charge. Okay, and that'd be a separate deal. I'm going to court for one thing, okay? Having my car hood up, the illegal parking, parking with my car hood up, okay? Anything else is another charge, okay? And you don't really add charges during the trial, because we're debating one thing at a time. So all this trolling is really interesting. I've never seen it before, and it's like this person seems to be using a vague understanding of the trial procedure, the court procedure, the 14th Amendment procedures. All right, he's not exactly, he doesn't need to really know it all that well, and he doesn't have to communicate a real good knowledge of it in discussion forums anyway. That's what chat's all about, is kind of communicating your ignorance. All right, and just kind of it's entertainment, a way to have fun. Okay, all right, it's about just entertaining yourself. So this will be interesting. This will be precedent to see anything different from what I've seen in the past with the court procedures, with the judge. You know, whatever. What I expect to see when I go into the trial is the prosecutor to my side, and them reading the charge, and then going through the court procedure. As far as I understand, the cop's going to show up. I'll have questions for him. The prosecutor will have questions for the cop. I'll have questions. Then I don't know who goes on stand first. All right, but people go on stand, people talk, tell the truth, and all that. Bring in evidence, whatever. The judge has to stay neutral with everything. Okay, the judge doesn't want any kind of outside influence. All right, that's not how they're supposed to work. All right, I talked to the city council, asked them if they could help me with a separate incident, and they're like, no, that's a legal matter. You know, they were professional about it. They kept their distance from it, and that's what I expect to see from the judge. Anything else would be a surprise, and I expect to be arguing the law and the interpretation of it. Okay, I have to find out how the judge interprets the wording, the phrases. But anything else that I'm being trolled about with the criminal procedure is just it's really unprofessional for this cop. That's all I gotta say.